Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to SNES Life. My name is Joe. Tonight, SimCity 2000, the ultimate city simulator, it says. Now, this came out, 96 for the SNES, 95 for the computer game. I did play this on my computer. I remember it very distinctly. I was very excited for it. But I remember getting very lost trying to organize things. Like it works differently, right? Like you can make your zones like amorphous shapes. They're not just the squares in the original. You had to supply water pipes and things so that your people could have drinking clean water and sewage. You could build subway trains if I remember correctly. Um, it was too much for me at the age of like what was I 13. I just couldn't wrap my head around all the systems in it. Now, I didn't realize it got a port to the Super Nintendo. So that's an interesting fact. Box art. One of the things that excited me about it was they added the UFO on the front. Like the UFO was a thing that could happen in the game. I don't know. The art was really cool, and it really sold the game for me. I was like, I loved SimCity. I'm gonna love this. I was fucking wrong, but look at the back. Whole new morning, our whole new game. You're approved for solar power plants, underground transportations, graphics and user interface, enhanced charts and graphs, providing more control and clear choices. Build using past, present, and future technology. Customizable terrain. Oh yeah, that was another huge one. Hills. They added hills in this, and you could terraform, so you could change the height of the hills and water and everything else. Over here on the right, we get 4 screenshots. So we got maps. They're all maps. Uh, but the top left, you got a pretty much untouched map. Over on the right, you've got the future map with some weird looking, funky futuristic buildings. And then down the bottom left, you can see the underground map. I'm not sure what the white. Maybe that's not showing the underground. Maybe those are just roads and all zones. It is. It's the zoning. They turned the building view off, so you can just see all their zones and roads. And then on the bottom right, we got the giant, oversized, like overhead map. Everything is done in a isometric perspective in this one, which I don't particularly care for, but is what it is. We got the PAL manual again. I have not had luck finding U.S. manuals recently, but it's a beefy one at 36 pages. Whoever scanned it in black and white, obviously. A lot of information to be taken here. We're not going to see a long playthrough on this from me. Like, just we're not. Okay. Apparently, I need to adjust. I'm sitting lower than I was the other night. I was on my foot the other night, not tonight. But so we're gonna try to build a little city here, and we'll see how it goes. Uh, you know, if I can manage to just like not get voted. So I think this one, I don't remember if the original SimCity you could get kicked out as mayor or not. But as long as I can like avoid bankruptcy, I'd be all right in my opinion. What up, R Clown? Not the worst manual. No, no, I've seen worse manuals. But 36 pages is a lot of information. Like that was a lot of text. Uh, you know, we're just gonna roll on with the free map. The relieving scenery, sounds of streams, hilly terrain, large lakes, sent to the sea. Still doesn't beat 3 pages almanac that came with 2 certain NES games. We're just gonna go with relieving scenery. What would that be, R Clown? Earthbound, and was there another game that came with a freaking Nintendo Power Style magazine? I mean, there must have been, right? I remember the original SimCity manual was very large because it had like a small screenshot of all the maps in the background. We'll start at 1900, kick off from right there. Whoop. Whoop. Damn it. Also, not mouse compatible. Which, ugh. Oh, really? I can't put the D on the end of it? Alright, well. That's silly. SNESville. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Oh. Those actually came with like full almanacs, huh? I mean, I guess that's not hyper shocking, but I didn't realize that. I've never seen one like with all the original shit. Your name. My name's Joe. Oop. SNESville. I like that you can read the paper. That's a cute addition. The new city of SNESville has started operation. Last night, the Iron Project with Mayor Joe. The instruction where the city started. The new mayor has to deal with a lot of things to do from the start. The new mayor remarks, the night is dark and the first thing to do is a power plant. The mayor declares the city's population to become 10 million. I doubt it. There are multiple news articles. The Congress is a mess. This year, the Congress has gotten an imbroglio over political corruption, the usual topic discussed. The Congress rules. No one believed his story. Mayor Joe, as usual, fell asleep in the middle. Well, I mean, that would be me. I would fall asleep on it, huh? They do full on legit books. I'm so intrigued by that. I kind of want it. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, I remember actually kind of enjoying the Carmen Sandiego games. Combination of cold and damp air will keep you the entire day cold. Your mother told you wear an overcoat when you go out. The wind blows. So I don't know if the newspapers actually carry relevant information. You know. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to start our town? Ooh, she ain't a fast mover. I mean, she's moving, but not fast. That's as zoom up as we're gonna get. All right, let's zoom in. We're gonna start in that top corner. How about that? Okay. Power plant. Coal plant. We're just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that looks right. We're gonna go there. Some light industrials. Decent little music tune, huh? Oh, 5, 6. No, we're not going to be connecting to the next city yet. We need power lines. Shoo. Boop. All right. We're just going to let that go for a little bit, see if things start happening. They should start to build, I think. I guess we'll connect these roads here. I don't think it needs it, but we'll do it anyway. Yeah, both games came in like not the standard cardboard box. It came in like a board game box. Not terrible. Right on. Hey, look at that. They're building my little houses. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool, I think, you know. I would have been on board for that. This is from the LA people have been evacuated by their children. For 10 years. Close to my old father, but the old people's homes are always full. Separately from us. Enterprise leaves SNESville. I know there's a ban. It's probably building values. Appalled by the low education level. They're appalled, they say. One of the things I wanted to do. I don't think you can do it in this one. I think. Yeah, let's turn the newspaper off. Yeah. We don't need that coming up all the goddamn time. Ordinance. Oh. Oh, that's the city opinion. Where's the budget? I wanted to turn auto budget on just so I don't have to dick with it. Budget. Automatic display. Oh, that's fine. I'm going to keep the automatic display off. I guess that means auto. Let's go houses, right? I mean, they're sort of moving. Real slow. Look at them. Like they started to build. Taking their sweet, sweet time. Where's the old speed clock? No, that's not what we want. That's the big overhead map. We don't want the big overhead map. That's the save thing, I do believe. Renew sound effects. I don't want to stop time. I would like to speed up time, please, and thank you. That's the thing there. Yeah, that's just the ground information. Budget, ordinance. That's the alert. That's. I guess I can't mess with the time in this one. That's unfortunate. Oh well. What are you up to lately, Arclan? Same old stuff? Cloud silhouettes, that's nice. Nice touch. Fucking FM towns. Really? How do you put that on there? I can't. I'm shocked it was on the Super Nintendo, frankly. Hey, you can actually see the little houses now. Can I zoom in more than this? Probably not. Let's probably just zoom me back out. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want that. Tired to the lot driving day for mom. Right on. Doing your sonly duties, man. It's just part of life. So if I remember, there's a trick to getting things to build a little faster, and that's just to kind of stick a power line out there. Population of 90, look out. About a park. We'll add a small park. People like to live next to parks, right? Stick one down here too. Beat that new the new version of Star Fox this morning. Not bad. Real pretty game. Weather, that's cute. So so I beat it 3 times. uh the first time I think I did the easy pad, like all along like the bottom or something. And the second time it was more like a weavy, but or maybe both. The first time I think I started at the top and then I kind of went down and then up and then down again. Either way, neither of those was correct. I ended up having to look up how to do the pathing because I couldn't get the credits. It won't give you the credits unless you beat it. I don't know if it's the hardest path, but you have to get to Venom 2 instead of just Venom 1. Or it won't show you credits. So I did end up having to look up the path so that I could fucking finish it the right way. Hey, now we got buildings. All top missions is the final. All right, well that's what I did then at the end. Because yeah, I wanted to get credits. I don't, I'm here for credits. And so eventually, yeah, I ended up just having to Google exactly how to get the fucking credits. Actually, you know what? Industrial first. Lower land. Just because there's this little hill here. No! That's too low. Level land. There we go. Industrials. Shoot. Boop. Power lines. My favorite mission is still the Independence Day mission. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I did that one at least once this morning, where it's the big supercarrier that like flies over the building and has like the 4 doors that open and the ships come out. I did that one. I mean, surely I did almost every mission on there at some point this morning. My least favorite was probably the one where you're securing enough kills for the good finish. Yeah, you have to have a minimum 100 hits or something. My least favorite is the landmaster and the submarine. The movement on both of those just felt so restrictive. I kept running into stuff, dying over and over again. And then the mission where you have to stop the missiles from shooting down the Great Fox. I lost that one twice. Lost Slippy and Peppy a couple times across the game. Point is, real pretty game. They did an excellent job making it look really, really nice. You got to give them credit. I mean, I guess you don't have to give them credit, but you should. I think it would have been nice if the game was a little cheaper. So I've managed to find an already used copy. That didn't take long. I think, what happens is a lot of people bought it and then realized, this game's really short and there's not much to it, which doesn't bother us. We knew that going in. But I think a lot of people probably didn't. Slightly horror level now is awesome. I don't honestly hardly remember the 64 version, dude. I've played it, I've beat it, I don't really remember it. It's too long ago. I'm just noticing there's nowhere on here that it shows the amount of money I have. Current funds 14,770. Expense 17, estimate 27. So I'm already making money. Year-to-date cash flow. We're doing all right. We're not getting crazy with it or anything. Which we don't want to get too crazy too fast. Since this isn't the original SimCity where I can just cheat and get nines for all my money. I liked the underwater level. It was cool looking. It was just hard. Driving that submarine's rough. And same with the landmass with the tank thing. They drop a lot of stuff in your path, and the tank and the sub do not have nearly the ability to dodge that the R-Wings do. So, made it real frustrating at points. You know, the game doesn't look bad, but it does look rough, honestly. Like, everything is just so small. And like I guess the original SimCity everything was so small too, but like you can tell they really tried to 3D this up and it's just looks kind of rough here. I think this is a game that probably just deserved to stay on a PC instead of on a cartridge. Let's see. Time for a police station? Holy shit, the police station's huge. It's a big police station. Yeah. Dun, 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 it's got a catchy little tune of music, though. Although it's a pretty short loop. I think I probably enjoy the original Super Nintendo music better. So I don't remember how water works. Like, I know it's something I'm gonna have to do at some point. I guess I could look at the newspaper here. Read the news. At some point, I know it demands. It's like, hey, you have to build water. Street gang mice is turning to group justice. Recover codes of volunteers. They're dollars. That's the capital. Joe saw the Boy Scouts later, and he said he used to join the Llama Scouts. Mutates pet animals. The Silvers are a typical family. Have a typical. Put the family business was there. Muzzled the pet in 4 weeks. The muzzle looked like that of an anteater. Family of Silvers. In fact, their pet became an anteater due to pollution. I would also be surprised if your pet became an anteater due to pollution, man. Oh, there, no disasters. No, I'm worried now. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, police station covers everything up there. Pop density. I don't like that it's just gray. I feel like there should be more to it than that. For the old map where it was like Looked like a weather map with reds and greens and blues. Ordnance. Oh. We're going to pass on all that for the moment. I think it might be a little early to be doing commercials, but we'll throw a big strip of them in. Why not? That music is starting to get annoying, unfortunately. Goodbye, music. I think I like that music. It's nice and jaunty, but I think I like the music from the original SimCity better. Like that game just had good like little tunes. They had like two or three of them. I think like so that's the same 30-second loop over and over again. Which don't get me wrong, this is far from the only game to do the same loop of music over and over again, but I am gonna get sick of hearing it. I think those gray buildings are abandoned buildings. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, substation. Never mind. I thought the gray buildings were abandoned buildings, but I'm wrong apparently. Not enough jobs. Mafia leader arrested. Serves him right. Paris. And the girl, the mayor says he was so proud that he was greater than I. Feel relieved, he says. SNES is over the average. Springs. Roads and residences. Not working opportunity that will help increase the city population. I disagree. I just built a bunch of commercials. People are dicks. Look up how to do the water pump system here. Emergency icons. Water pumps. You place the pump next to a lake or river, double the amount. Once you store precious water, you don't have summer shortages in arid climates. Vary from season to season. Okay, well, it sounds simple. Did I die? What do you mean, did I die? I haven't died. Oh, they evict you from being a mayor. I assume that's what happens if you fail horribly. The game's just like, get out. Yeah, it'll get expensive here eventually. Okay. No longer a demand for commercial, so more industrial it is. Boop. And then we're just gonna come straight over. We're gonna slap some more residential right across it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Doop. Shoop. Yeah, working with a controller instead of a mouse sucks. Like at least the original SimCity, you could hold the one button down and just scroll the map really easily. This one doesn't work quite that well. Like it does that little loadies like flinky cloud, and it's like boop, kicks you over. Not nearly as smooth. And I feel that's because they try to do too much extra shit, like all the movie bits. Like the water has movement, the clouds have movement, the buildings have building like stages. They did too much, you know. I think they could have stayed a little simpler with it. I think they may have went too far. You been playing anything interesting, Clown? Anything new? Year just rolled over. Let's see what the old budgetary looks like here. 56 and 85. So we're still making money. Not a bucket load, but we're making it. Big park. Deserted buildings. My commercial buildings came and went. It's interesting. Like a bunch of them are just fucking empty. Weird. Hurricane warning. That disaster's turned off. That was the little crosshair. I don't remember the crosshair from the computer version. Centering tool. Pick a place in your city to be centered from. Ah, so it just. I think that's just if I click it, it centers that spot on the screen. Yeah, that's it. Alright, that's not. Again, I don't feel like the movement of anything in this game is particularly hot. People want a fire department. I shouldn't need a fire department, but I'll build them a fire department. Why not? All my commercial buildings reinvigorated. No, don't need a causeway. Shit. Unlike the original, you can't just slide down there and get into your menu bar. You have to press a button. Which is nonsense. Wee. Let's do some dense residential just for something different. See how that grows. If it grows quickly. It's a small section, but it might do something. Maybe. Probably not. Water insufficient. Hey, there's the part where it starts bitching about water. Alright. Water ahoy, I guess. So we need some water pumps. Which it said if it's next to a lake or a river. I fucking hope that counts as a lake. And we'll put one over here by the police station. That's not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. Pipes. So. Bam. Pipes. pipes. We'll just connect them all, huh? Boop. Shoot. Doink. All right. Get back to my above view, huh? Hey, some of my dense housing built. Apparently my water pumps don't have electricity, which is nonsense since they're literally standing next to a building with electricity. But okay. Insufficient water. All right, fine. How about I'll stick one down here too. How about that? Oh, now we can actually see the water moving. Interestingly, water up there next to that pump is not moving, which seems ridiculous. So let's see if we can't fix that. Kick that one down there. Kick that there. Oh, you know what? That's like the lake, isn't it? We need. Whoops. God damn it. Wrong menu. Water pump. Goodbye, Park. So that should connect the pipes down here is what we're wanting. Boop. Subway system come true. Oh, it's invented the subway now. Citizens emerged in SNES bills may settle on the pound stairs to go. It has to be right. I hope subway systems will serve your convenience. Yeah, let me assure you, subway system is not going to serve your convenience. We're not building a subway. I can't seem to get the water problem under control, so certainly not going to build a fucking subway. What happens if I connect the two systems, top to bottom? It won't let me. Because the lake is there, I'm guessing. Yeah, look, everything's got flowing water now, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Is that a church? Looks like a mega church. Indeed, church. I got a mega church. I think my water lines are already there, aren't they? I just went, yeah, water lines are around. Well, Phil shits on you talking about water's insufficient. Buddy, you got more water than you know what to do with. You just don't want to admit it. We'll even slap another pump up here. Why not? I think the pipes are right under that thing. Yeah, they are. Should be all good. What up, AB? How's it going, man? Citizens complaining, send them Godzilla. Sidetracked. Fair enough, man. And we all get sidetracked. What are you up to tonight, AB? Going through your Sega Genesis ROMs? It's going to continue to bitch about my water insufficiencies, but there's no way my water's insufficient. Everything there had water. Silly game. Introduce the shitting lettuce. That's we have family. We have my son and his fiance and their roommate over every Wednesday for dinner, and they came. Well, usually we have salad, and I told them they came overnight, and I was like, "Yeah, I forwent the salad." I was like, "Nobody wants to take that risk." So instead, we just had rolls and applesauce to go with dinner. I like salads and stuff. I ain't playing 21 blackjack with the salad. Split Fiction with your daughter? You streaming that? That's a good game, man. Me and the wife really enjoyed Split Fiction. I enjoyed it more than her, of course, but she sat and played it with me. It's a fun game. I'll buy anything Hazelight throws out that's 2-player couch co-op. I love couch co-oping. And yeah, clown, I'm not willing to gamble with lettuce either. Here's what I know. Cookies never made me sick. Lettuce gonna make you sick. Cookies never done me dirty. Looking forward to Orbitals. That's in Split Fiction type. Yes, I have Orbitals on pre-order because I really want to play that as well. Yep, Split Fiction and It Takes Two are both great. Yeah, Orbitals. When I first saw it, I thought, "Holy cow, is Hazelight making a game for the Switch?" But I guess it's not them. But it very much looks to be in the same vein, which great. Awesome, fantastic. I love that game. Love those games. Uh, and I saw it, dude, and I was like, that looks like old '80s BattleTech, like Robotech anime, and I was full on board immediately, and super excited to get that eventually and play it. All my water pipes flowing at this point? Yeah, they are. Now everything's going. That's what we like to see. It's '80s Ghibli style. I don't know. Does that count as Ghibli style? Like every anime from the like mid late '80s, early '90s, they all looked the same. I don't think it mattered who made it. Like was Ghibli the first one to make that style? Surely not. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe he was. I don't know. Water insufficient. Eat it. It is not. Oof. I mean, I'm still making money, but not much. To date expense 103, year end estimate 140. Yeah, that's a rough one. I don't know. Like this game, shit, my hour's almost up. Uh, this game looks fine, right? It looks okay. It could look better. It looks a little too muddy, like it's stretched too much. And that may have to, I mean, I am playing it obviously in widescreen. It wasn't designed for widescreen. But I don't think that's the whole story there. I think it's just it was made to with blocky pixels. Like it wasn't made to be as detailed as it could be on like the PC. It's fine. Um I mean my hour has cruised by without issue. I'm not, just taking it easy and chill. Well, it's a 93 PC release. Yeah, but like it still looked better on the PC. I mean, not that most things don't look better on the PC, but I just I feel like if I was going to sit down and play Sim City, the original just had more charm. Like this has the newspaper that you can turn on to come up, but I liked Professor Wright popping up and like with his crazy green hair. And I liked the helicopter that was like and like take you around to things. I liked the dinosaur option for a disaster. I found its menus to be much simpler and easier to navigate and move through and understand. There is a Let's do monster attack. Oh, it's the fucking UFO and a superhero. Okay, sure, why not? That was it. The monster showed up, zapped something. The superhero flew by. Alien search on Earth. They've attacked all of a sudden, devastating the most downtown. We're inside. Real safe there. On the mission to collect information. This is we're interested in the extraterrestrial. They're interested in us. So they came and destroyed downtown because they're interested, don't you know? Yeah, they really didn't do much. They just like landed and that was it. Not particularly interesting. Hey Buck, what's going on, buddy? How's this one? It's all right. Um, Again, I was just saying, like, I would just prefer the original. I'm betting the Game Boy Advance version. They seriously port this to GBA? Christ, hell yeah, Professor Wright. Poor Professor Wright getting catfished in Link's Awakening. That was a good one. Random ass Johnny Quest robot. That was the aliens. That was the UFO attacking. Everything else is just normal disasters. I wanted to see what the monster was. I gotta imagine every monster is just a UFO, right? Or do they have multiples, do you think? Yeah, no, it's all just the UFO from the cover of the box art. Not shocking there. Why is it a giant spider too? That's a little weird. I play this on PC. I love the original SimCity on SNES. Yeah, Bug, that's what I'm saying. Like the SimCity on the SNES was peak. Like it looked great, it played great, it sounded great, it was fun, it was simple. This one struggles a little. So obviously movement on the map is slow. It has to load up, it has to drag you around. There's no button to hold and just like scroll. It doesn't have smooth scrolling like the original did. I feel like the isometric view isn't as clean as just the top down. It adds in the water system and the subway system and other shit for futuristic elements, like as you get there. That's my water system. I just feel like they added, like, don't get me wrong, I get the sim management. People like deep sim managements, but to me, this went too far. Couldn't use the same monster you cut. Well, yeah, no, obviously. I like that you can hear the aliens just zapping shit off in the distance. So I've done my hour and I haven't had an issue. Like it's fine. You can kill time playing this game. You could be doing a lot worse. Um, I would prefer. Wow, because I haven't built anything this year. To date expense 33 year end estimate. Well, nah, I made money that year. I would just rather play the first one. The monster on SimCity original SNES is bad. Yeah, Bowser walking around. That's why they did it. I don't think the original like SimCity actually had a monster option, did it? Like on the PC, or did it have a monster? I've only ever played the PC version of SimCity like one time in my entire life. But yeah, I know they put Bowser in it just for the Super Nintendo. Yeah, on PC it's Godzilla. Oh, and so on Super Nintendo they replaced Godzilla with Bowser, which just made sense, you know. Um, yeah, I don't know. I would just play the original. I'm torn on giving this a recommendation of a thumbs up. Uh, it's not bad, but it's not better, in my opinion. Like, just the smoothness with which the original SimCity operates and moves and does stuff, I think it's just better. So, while I think you could play this and be happy, I think I give it a thumbs down. I think the first one's the better choice to play. Yeah, it's not terrible. That's unfortunately that's what there is to say about it. It's not a terrible game. It shouldn't be utterly shit upon, but like if you gave me the option, SimCity 1 all the way, you know. It's just what it is. Let's see. That was the last game in this set of 5, which is nice. I'd recommend it before the kid shovelware. Well, yeah, there's that. Oh, price on this? I bet it's expensive, actually, because I bet it did not sell well. And it was probably produced in small numbers. It came out on SNES in 96. I bet it's like 60 bucks. If not more. $20 is your bet. AB, Buck, you got a guess on what you think this game's value is on the Super Nintendo in a cartridge? Go between 20 and 60. 33 buck. All right, price charting says loose price $49.99. So I guess Buck wins on Price is Right rules, but I was closer. Yeah, $50 feels about where I would expect it to be. It doesn't feel like what I would pay for it. I wonder what the original goes for. The original is probably worth less and is such a significantly better game. SimCity. SimCity for the Super Nintendo. Oh, that's 2000. I don't want SimCity 2000. I just want Good old Sim City. There she is. Sim City on the Super Nintendo. Loose price on original Sim City, $15, bro. That game is worth way more than $15. Like, I would happily pay the $50 for Sim City and not for this one. That's crazy. Yeah. I got one last year for like $12. I don't even know what I paid for my copy, dude. I bet it wasn't but like $10 back when I bought it. But yeah, that's the last game in this set of 5. So this weekend, coming into the next set of 5, we got College Football 97, Incantation, Mr. Do, NBA Live 97, and Realm? I don't know what the hell Realm is. God damn, that's brutal. 2 sports games. All right, well, we got 3 games and 2 sports games, right? So we'll sandwich the sports games in the middle. So Saturday. I think I'll do Realm. I don't know what the hell Realm is, but we'll plan on Realm for Saturday, which puts NBA or football on Sunday as a plan. I just realized that for some reason I have 2 things scrolling across the bottom of my screen. You can't read either fucking one. What did I do? Good luck with my favorite time of game, ball sport. Sports ball! Yay! Yeah, fucking sports ball. That's it. AB, Buck, R Clown, thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you. Everybody watched on VOD or YouTube. Appreciate you guys as well. SimCity 2000. It's okay. I wouldn't recommend it. I would far recommend the original. It is cheaper. It is smoother. It is better. It is more charming, in my opinion. Go that route. Not this one. 2000 is just not worth it. That's it, guys. We'll talk to y'all later. Everybody have a good night.